Hey guys, how's it going? And that's not right. How's it going? Okay. Okay. That oh, there it goes. Okay. You'll notice my bouncing muscle is broken. Something updated and broke my bouncing muscle. Yeah, I don't know. I have to do like a fresh install of my bounce of like stuff to get it working, so. Didn't have time to fix it before stream, unfortunately, so. But anyway, yeah, let me go ahead and get the game opened up real quick. Dude, okay. Yeah, I'll fix it later. I just have to go back to an earlier version, I think, and like do a clean install to get it working again. Which might take a minute, so. Actually, you know what? If that's the case, then I might as well. We're just gonna do it this way. I know, no audio. Let me just. Actually, you know what? This is stupid. I'm stupid. Whatever. We'll just leave it. It's fine for now. Most of this is Akiyama stuff here, even in this intro. Date's helicopter. I just can't take Date's helicopter seriously. Every single time I see it now, I'm like, oh, there's Date and his helicopter again. Hi, Corgi. How's it going? Yes. Yes, I am. Probably. I kind of want to do some more of Akiyama's sub-stories if possible. Because let me see. We've done 7 out of 11. You said there was 15 total. We started a few that we could finish. Let's see if we can go back to Sky Finance and get the ransom money for that one girl. No. Come on, come over here. I need you to, like, come over here so I can use a heat action on you. I need to train it so it becomes a better heat action. Come on. Come over to the railing. Come on. Come over here. Gotcha. Yeah, so we have most of them started at least. Whatever. Yeah. Well, she should be. We haven't gotten any farther with the story in a minute, so she should still be around. Hana-chan, is the money all set?
Hi.
Yep. 30 million yen. I put it in a briefcase for you. Thanks. Appreciate you always being on top of things. It helps a lot. You got the briefcase with 30 million yen. Apparently, the exchange point is the taxi stand near the Kamurocho Hills construction site. Well, it's your money, Chief. I'm not going to tell you how to use it. I'm sorry. I always make you go along with my crazy plans. Don't worry about it. I do this job because I want to. Just be careful, alright? And because you get paid. You have a habit of getting caught up in shady deals. I know. I will. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a date over at the lockers. Yeah, that too. Works for me. I'd do that. I'll take that deal. I'll take the food. Gosh dang it. These punks never know when to let up, huh? I can't believe there's still so much we haven't unlocked for Akiyama. Like, skill-wise. Oh yeah, where's the virtual, like, trainer battle thing? Is it still over where it was in 3? Because we haven't done that at all. Not even in 3, so... By the way, you may notice my jiggle physics are broken right now. There was an update to OBS, and now I have to like reinstall like an older version of it to get it to work for some reason. That or wait for them to like update that feature so it actually works again. Well, I guess it's not a feature, it's a plugin. It's an added feature, so have to wait for the person who made it to update so it works with the newer versions, or go back to an older version. Didn't have time to do that today before stream, unfortunately. So, I'll fix it later. Hopefully I can do that before tomorrow's stream or this weekend, maybe. Man, he keeps going, doesn't he? Akiyama just keeps going and going. Was it this soon? No. Right, in front of the lockers. Oh yeah, this soon. Ah, I see you've been waiting. Sorry it took so long. No trouble at all, so long as you brought the money. You did bring the money, right? Got it right here. Care to take a look? Oh, no, that won't be necessary. I trust you, Akiyama-san. You sure? All right, here you go. He handed over the briefcase with 30 million yen. Actually, there's one more favor I'd like to ask of you. Another one? What is it this time? Would you mind coming with me to give this to the kidnapper? I'm too scared to go by myself. He can't just show up with some random guy. What will a kidnapper do if your daughter sees me? Huh? Well, it's a risk, but I just can't go by myself. I'm begging you. Please come with me. I can't handle this much money alone. Ah, fine. All right. I'll come along. Thank you so much. It's right this way. Just follow me. What's going on? This is where the kidnapper said to go. He said to give the money to... Excuse me. Are you Nishiyama-san? Yes. That's me. Yes, well, I was told to deliver a briefcase. Oh, yes, of course. This is the one. Gotta say, I don't usually do this kind of thing. Not a delivery man, you know. Pardon me, friend, but do you know where you're taking that? Not yet. He said he'd call later to let me know. That said, I'd better get going. Well, so long. Hello? Yes, this is Nishiyama. It's the kidnapper. Nishihama, sorry. Not Nishiyama. Yes, I gave it to the taxi driver. Now, where's my daughter? Where's Miki? Huh? The bathroom in West Park? Hey, wait a second. Don't hang up. Hey! She said she's in the bathroom. He said she's in the bathroom at West Park. Miki! Miki, are you alright? Did he do anything to you? No, I'm fine. Thanks, Dad. Also, in the guy's bathroom, by the way, there were urinals there. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness you're okay. Dad? Who's this? This is Akiyama-san. He lent me some money, and, well, you might say he saved your life. You do well to thank him. Thank you very much for saving me, Akiyama-san. Sure. Now, about your repayment date. Well, the thing is, I gave nearly all I had to the kidnapper. Along with the money you gave me, that is. If you want me to pay you back right away, it's going to be quite the challenge. Though there's no interest on that loan, right? That was our agreement, yes. Could you please sign or stamp this promissory note? Promissory note? Oh, sure, there. It's done. Thank you kindly. Okay, then. I need to get this back to the office. Thank you, Akiyama-san. I'll be sure to pay you back someday. Someday, huh? She seems awfully cheerful given the circumstances. Ah, well. Yes, I'll head on back. Oh, Sana-chan. Mosh. Hello? Hi, Chief. Is the girl okay? Better than okay. Girl was downright bubbly. Not for someone who'd just been kidnapped. Yeah, there's definitely something fishy going on. I mean, putting the hostage in a bathroom before the deal goes through? What if Nishiyama never handed over the ransom? Things like that. It's a strange one, all right. Do you think he might have been pulling a fast one on you? Maybe. Either way, I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. Huh? The family came together to work this scam. What would drive people to those lengths? There's that bad habit of yours, Chief. What's the harm? I'm just gonna poke around a little. Let me give you some data then. I'm looking through the cab company's trip records now. Here we go. Yep, this is fishy, all right. The taxi that picked up the ransom money, it looks like it did a circuit of Kamurocho, then stopped near Children's Park on Shichifuku. Wow, Hana-chan. You looked all that up for me? I was kind of curious myself. Besides, I don't much care for tricking people or seeing them get tricked. That sounds like you, all right. Children's Park on Shichifuku Street, huh? All right, I'll go take a look. Fire up the microwave, Hana-chan. Good old Chef Mike. DVDs are a thing. You can get allies. Yeah, how did Hana get like access to the cab records? Like that is... Hey, since when did cab cars, well, I guess maybe cab cars in like 2011 might have had that kind of stuff where you could like see where they had been for purposes of like the company or something, but like, man. Oh, there's the key. For once it was pretty straightforward. For once I didn't just ram my face against like a bunch of stuff. Boxy garbage, that's rude. Listen, just because I don't have bounce physics doesn't mean I'm garbage, all right? Just because I suck ass at drawing doesn't mean I'm garbage, all right? So rude. Okay, Children's Park is over there, yeah. Hana moonlights as a taxi driver. I guess Nishikiyama isn't paying her that well then. It is kind of interesting that they decided to make her like, oh, well, overweight. Like they decided to have like the best secretary ever, who's like super strong and like can look up any data you ever would want, and then they made her like overweight and stuff. That's kind of interesting. It gives her more character, that's for sure. Started a second playthrough Majima Pirate. Dang, I could not. Like after playing like some of the older games, I would have rather play Yakuza Kiwami 1 or something again, man. I don't know, Majima Pirate did not impress me. I wanted to really like it. There's some good things about it, but I think most of the good things were just because I hadn't played the original like Infinite Wealth games. So like a lot of the mini games were actually new to me. I can't imagine replaying that game if I had already played through all those mini games and everything. Kiri Moonlights as a taxi driver in 5. Okay. It's okay, we all suck at drawing sometimes. Yeah, I guess. No, I was just feeling that earlier today because I had to make the SMT5 like outfit for tomorrow, and I got down to the lilies thing and I was like, oh fuck, this is gonna be bad. And it does, but oh well. Sorry about that. I was feeling a little cocky myself. Here, this is for you. I should know better. Fair enough. I don't know. I just was not super impressed by Yakuza Pirate. Especially for the $70 price tag and everything, right? Or I think it was $70, right? At least it was 70 by the time you got through all the DLC and everything. No, they won't. Trust me. The lilies look awful, man. If somebody tried to put my art in a museum, I'd pull a green piece and like dump beans on it or something. Sneak into like some anime plot, sneak into a museum to like burn my own art. Some Scooby-Doo shenanigans. I mean, to be fair to Hana, it was self-defense. He might have lived. I don't know. He only fell from like 2 or 3 stories. He's probably fine. Wow, Miki's dad really fooled him. Gee, I wonder who they think they're fooling. Oh. Is it like underneath a bench or something? Maybe on a radiator? Oh, interesting. A manhole, huh? The lid's too heavy for me to lift up and open. Does that mean that there's a character that can? That's interesting. Wouldn't be the most surprising thing in a Yakuza game, but yeah. Where is it? I got excited because of the examine thing, but I think it's just the same manhole cover thing. Oh, there it is, up in the tree. Yep. Hey, you got a second? Are you Miki Nishihama-san's friend? Yes, I am. Who are you? Well, I know her father, you see, and I could have sworn I heard you said he fooled someone. What's that about? Oh, well, I don't know if I should say, but there's this, like, urban legend, you know, about a legendary loan shark who gives out money for free right here in Kamurocho. I mean, he'll kill you if you don't pay up, but, like, if you manage to really pull the wool over his eyes, you can get by without paying a single yen. Huh. A legendary loan shark, you say? Word is, Miki's dad totally fooled this guy and made off with a buttload of cash. Like, maybe 200 million or something. But, like, Mr. Nishihama has his own company and stuff, so I thought for sure it was just a rumor. Then again, she started buying all those brand name clothes and, like, a bunch of jewelry, so maybe it's true after all. I see. Thanks. I think I get it. I think I get it now. Well, they're not exactly trying to cover it up. Fancy clothes and jewelry in Kamurocho? Must be La Marche. Should go check it out. Yeah, because... Oh, yeah, the lady in all white there. And they're gone. Okay. And now they have teleported away. They were magical. Eh? No, he's muttering to himself or thinking to himself, isn't he? That he's gonna go over to La Marche. Yeah. Oh, Akiyama-san. Well, if it isn't Miki Nishiyama. Miki? I don't know any Miki. Phew, she's fast. Might as well follow her. Yeah, let's just chase down this woman. I'm sure it'll be fine. Where'd she go? She go this way? Must have, because it can't go any farther the other way. Hey, you there. Did you see a young woman run by just now? Huh? Oh, yeah. Snagged a cab right over there. So now she's in a taxi. Any idea where she went? She told the driver something about in front of the theater. Are you some kind of stalker or something? Come on, you ever seen a stalker dressed this sharp? Thanks for the tip. Better head to the theater square. Ah. I mean, it's not like I read out your message about, like, wanting to get a boner over Nishikiyama's heat actions, Corgi. Like, what are you talking about? What are you saying? Okay, Corgi, stand up. Come on. Level up! That man is dead. Level up! Man, we're getting a decent amount of money from mooks now. That was 20k yen. Not bad. Alright. I don't know. What do we want? Oh, let's grab the next heat action, shall we? An elegant technique where you grab a pole and use that momentum to crash down on an enemy. Gotcha. Okay. And then you have wall smash. What level are we? 12? Okay. I feel like 30 would be enough to grab everything. 20 or 30. Let's go and grab a cab and head over to the theater square. Because walking all the way over there is going to be a pain. Ooh. New condensed milk latte. I never had lattes. I don't drink coffee, so. I don't know. It probably tastes okay, but I don't mind the taste of coffee. I mean, at that point, it's getting in ice cream territory, right? So. I'm sure that's a real company, by the way. The water advertisements that are on the cabs that are just splashed across the cabs, which is very funny because I think it does say, like, smash sky water. Smash the sky with water. I'm ready to smash the sky, baby. Akiyama isn't real, so I can't say that. But him dressing sharp doesn't mean he can't be a stalker. Yeah, well, you probably wouldn't peg him as a stalker too much. Like, when you think of a stalker, do you think of a man in a full business suit? Probably not. Wearing, like, a watch that's, like, probably at least 1,000,000 yen expensive. Stand up, Corgi. Stand up in front of the camera. I would stand up, but I have no legs, so. Late response because rhythm gaming, but I will only drink tea come British. I like tea. Tea is good. It's also weaker in terms of caffeine, so. Last time I went and picked up some new tea, I got some Yorkshire Gold because Spiffing Brit found a place that sells it, so I got some. I haven't had a chance to drink it too much, though, because it's been unbearably hot, so. Too hot to be drinking tea in, like, the middle of the day or whatever. Sometimes they hand out special editions of Tokyo Sports around here. Of course, they don't hand them out unless something big happens, but if you manage to get one, it feels like you were there for a historic moment. When something remarkable happens, special edition of magazines are distributed in Theater Square. There's no telling when they'll be handed out, so keep checking Theater Square. That's interesting. I wonder if you need those for, like, No. Yeah, I can get you something to drink, man. The convenience store is, like, right around the corner. But yeah, I wonder if you need the magazines for, like, making weapons or something. Because you could get weapon schematics and armor schematics. Just knocked over that dude with a briefcase. From magazines and stuff in 3, so it's probably a similar system here. Who's after me? Oh, that dude. One of the Yakuza dudes. I'm just gonna keep going. I don't care. I thought the convenience store was right around the corner. I was thinking of up north, wasn't I? Oh yeah, no, I understand. Especially, like, there is such a thing as chilled tea as well, right? Like iced tea. That sounds fun. But, I don't know, it sounds like a lot of work to, like, brew tea and then, like, chill it later. Maybe I should try that some, though. I think I have a tea that's supposed to be kind of like you're supposed to do that. Like a mint tea or something. Sounds actually pretty good now. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow or something. In Metaphor, in the final part of the game, do you have to fight all those humans as a requirement? No, it's just if you want to get the best weapons for everybody. Makes the last fight obviously easier, so up to you if you want to do that or not. I think it also changes how many press turns the final boss has, but I can't remember. It's been a minute. Just in general, it makes the final boss fight easier. So you can go skip them if you want and just go straight to the final boss fight or whatever. Yeah. Nope. I hear something. Key senses engaged. Tell me, are the keys universal across all characters? So if like I'm in Kamurocho here, right? Like if I'm here as like Kiryu, for example, if I've already found a key as Akiyama, do I have to find it like a different one as Kiryu? Or like once I get all the keys, that's just like it? They become universal in the final chapter. Okay. So does that mean every character has different ones they can find, and then in the final chapter, all of them are available? The weapons do look cool. They do indeed. They're also pretty good. I think there's technically better stuff you can get. Oh, I don't even remember how getting weapons works in that game, but like, I think there are technically better weapons you can get in a different way. Oh, right. If you master, I think if you master somebody's like unique archetype, don't you get like a unique weapon for them? And that's technically better for the most part. Some of the like weapons dropped from those bosses are like side grades or like have different effects that might make them useful in certain scenarios, but yeah. Everyone has them all unlocked at once. Okay. Yeah. All right, whatever. Either way, I'm just wondering how many keys I have to find. I guess maybe in like the final chapter, I'll go ahead and like spend some time grabbing all the keys. All right, what were we doing? Oh, right. I was going to go grab the homeless man some like water or something. Did master some of the royal archetypes, yeah. Nah, he's not dying. He's just thirsty. He's fine. I'll give him some water. He'll be okay. Where's the stupid key? Just spam the X button, I guess, while we walk around. Hello? Can't get back there, apparently. Is it like... I can't go first person here, so it's got to be somewhere here. Oh, I see it. Suntory is an IRL brand. Yeah, there's a lot of IRL brands in Yakuza. I'd be interested in seeing like a breakdown of how many there are, and like there's probably a video for that. Look at the magazines. I don't know if you can in this game. Like you can't go first person or anything. But yeah, in previous games that you can go first person, like Yakuza 0 and stuff. Because remember, there's the Yakuza 1 Kiwami thing where you can examine them more closely, and then you have the Majima Everywhere thing. In this exact M store, I think, in fact, but... yeah. Oh, there's the NY hot dog still there. I don't know, it's kind of funny that stuff like the NY hot dog is still there. And I think that's the same image that they use in future games too, isn't it? Because I keep talking about how I do not like ketchup on my hot dogs. Where's that key? Oh. Somewhere over this way? Is it down below the stairs here? Maybe a bit further around? Nope, okay. I feel like I've been over here before and couldn't find it either. It's not like on the overpass or anything, right? Purin. A hot dog is not a sandwich, it's a taco. Well, is a taco a sandwich? Well, I guess not, because like, no, you're right, because corn tortilla. I mean, there's like flour tortillas, but like, I don't know. That's not the same thing. Like, you wouldn't consider, I guess, like a cake with like layers to be a cake sandwich, would you? It's definitely closer to a taco than a sandwich. But I don't know, because like a taco doesn't usually include a sausage, because like that's kind of the point, right? Is that a hot dog is like a sausage that you put on a piece of bread. Nice. I now got a... By the way, do you know about the Dragon Palace? Isn't that some famous castle or something? Nah, it's a little hangout spot for us homeless to get together and run some games of chance. Think of it like an arcade, but for grown-ups. Never heard about it when I was homeless. That's so. Well, it's the building just northeast of here. The place was abandoned in the middle of getting built up. You're a good guy. I'll tell him to let you in. You definitely gotta stop by. I see. Thanks for that. I'll check it out sometime. Nice. We've been let in the homeless club. We are honorary homeless. Well, to be fair, like, literally one of the earlier cutscenes is Akiyama just bringing a bunch of, like, beer and, like, snacks to, like, some of his old homeless friends, I think, and just, like, drinking with them. So, yeah, he's probably in their good... he's in their good book, you know? It'd be interesting to see him and, you know what would be interesting is, if he had any connection to the florist. You probably would have at least heard about him if he was homeless for an extended period of time in Kamurocho, right? Oh, wait, we were supposed to be stalking that girl. Right. I'm sorry, I got distracted with the homeless man. Where did she go? They said something about her coming over this way, right? To the theater square? Maybe if we talk to, like, some people, maybe one of them will have a clue. Imeo Batar? Sounds like something that the girls at the club would be into. Okay. I'm assuming that's a reference to something. Oh yeah, does Kiryu have revelations in this game? I haven't seen that as a thing for Akiyama, but it could be a thing for Kiryu still. Ah, shoot. He does? Great. Love that. I hope the revelation system continues to be a thing for many more games to come. It's a lot of fun. It probably won't be because I say that, but, you know, a man can dream. How do I get this heat action off? Because abilities, heat abilities, right? Press triangle against enemies near guardrails or other high places. Yeah, like, this is a guardrail, right? Like, oh, wait, there it was. Got it. I'm trying to use it because it can get upgraded to have a, like, follow-up on the heat action, so I'm trying to take the opportunity to do that when I can. Also get used to, like, what the trigger prompt is for it is. All right, come on, guys. Come over here. By the way, so in Yakuza 0, you get diminishing returns for heat actions. Is that a thing across, like, most of the games? I haven't really felt it in any game outside of Yakuza 0. I understand kind of why, because in Yakuza 0, it did feel a little bit easier to get heat actions off. That in Kiwami 1. Okay. Yeah, the weapons in Metaphor, especially the late game stuff, is actually pretty cool looking. I do appreciate the fact that, like, you know, they have different models for, like, most of them and everything. Gosh, I do want to go back and do MC only run of that game. But I also want to play through Persona Q2 and SMT4A. Well, one thing at a time, I suppose. All right, stalking, right. Hey, God. Did you see which way that taxi went? Towards the hotel's district. Sped off that way. Got it, thanks. Okay. There we go. Gotta head north from here. Rhythm game hand hurts. Yeah. Yeah. It's just not as easy to spam specific key actions in these games as much. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, definitely in Zero and Kiwami 1 it feels a bit easier. Most exciting drive I've had in years. Makes the cigarette taste that much better. Excuse me. You picked up a young girl on Senrio Avenue, right? Sure did. Made it over here in record time, too. Do you know where she went after she got out? Yeah, she went into that hotel. Try room 406. How do you know her room number? Well, the whole time she was in my cab, she kept muttering 406 under her breath. Seemed pretty agitated. Careless of her. Hey, thanks. You've been a big help. I like how people are just like, yeah, I'll tell you. I mean, they gotta have to so we can know what to do, but... Hotel Kamuro Emperor. Okay. Maybe go around here? No, that's parking. Not the fish again. You don't like the fish? Dude, I thought the, like, fish with legs was one of the funniest and, like, most fun, like, enemy designs in the game. All the, like, quote-unquote human enemies in that game were so much fun. The fact that, like, so many of them were based off of, like, old, like, medieval paintings and stuff like that were a lot of fun. I think the only major thing that I wish they had in the game was they had... I don't think they had a snail, from what I remember. I don't remember them having, like... You know how there's, like, the giants... Like, the pictures of, like, knights fighting giant snails? I don't think there was any of that. Honestly, the enemy design just in general in Metaphor was pretty good. Outside of the generic ones. The generic ones are pretty generic, but, like, the boss designs and, like, the human, quote-unquote, enemies was all pretty good, I thought. Home run! Yeah, I find the same thing too, Will, when I play, like, more frantic, like, action games like Devil May Cry or Bayonetta. If I play them for too long, my hands get kind of achy. Hotel Beauty. Just rub my face against all the hotels, I guess. Maybe I have to talk to an NPC first? Like, I had to do that for that other sub-story, right? But I'm pretty sure, like, the hotel at the very top? Yeah, I thought so. I thought he was pointing towards this one. So that's, like, the side entrance. This should be the main entrance right here, right? Like, this is where you should be able to walk in. I assume there should be, like, a prompt to, like, interact with these, but... Wasn't it this one? Or... Okay, so that's out, so this must be in? Was this one? No. The one with the pink signs. Oh, this one? The only one that's in Japanese. Okay. Oh, you were right. My bad. Thank you. Is Miki Nishihama really here in this hotel? Guess we're about to find out. Yeah, I guess it makes sense that they're just reusing this from Yakuza 3. Nah, just like trying to get like random buildings to like prompt correctly can be kind of a pain. It's hard finding your way around when you can't read the language on like half the signage, right? Here it is, room 406. Let's see what's behind door number 1. It's just like 2 people from the Yakuza 3 thing. Yeah. Kanda! Oh wait, I mean, Miki! Oh my gosh, she's literally bathing in money. That is hilarious. She is bathing in money, Scrooge McDuck style. Tactful placement of the ice, I see. Okay. You couldn't have just like put her in a bikini for this scene. RGG, like, this is... Wait, is this... Were they not... Takayama's face. My thoughts exactly, Akiyama. Is this some kind of joke? Hey, honey! Akiyama caught up with us. What in the world? Eee! Trying to sneak a peek, you perv. Akiyama, you've got a lot of nerve barging into my wife while bathing. I've got a lot of nerve? What the hell are you doing with my money? You swindle it out of me, and this is what you decide to do with it? Oh, come on. I've wanted to wallow in a bathtub full of cash since I was a kid. You see it in movies and stuff like all the time. That's right. You could probably count on one hand the number of people who've had this opportunity. You needed money so badly, you felt you had to scam me for it. I thought you were in trouble. I lend money to people who've hit rock bottom so I can watch them turn their lives around. And here you are using my money for this bullshit. Our dream isn't bullshit. In fact, I'd say it's even worth killing for. I am about to fight a man in his underwear over a bathtub full of cash. Dude. I'm just like taunting the shit out of him. She's not in the bathtub anymore. Is there a heat action where I can like tear one of the lions off the walls by any chance? No? Ah. Oh, the bed still rotates. All right, dude. I have a couch with your name on it. Dude. Get up so I can hit you over the head with a couch already. Okay. I like the saxophone in that previous song, by the way, and that battle music. The humans are the majority of the boss you fight, yeah. The only one I can think of that stands out for that weren't humans was the dude who was half human and like the final boss fight. I think most of the rest are humans, like you said. I guess there's also what's his name? Mr. Lucifer or whatever, who you fight a couple of times, but yeah. Some of the like other contestants, I guess, other candidates you fight, kind of mini bosses. You're going to give me all that money back. Got it? Yes, sir. Please take it. I'm just happy to have made my dreams come true. Of all the stupid ways to use money, this really takes the cake. Man, I wouldn't want that money back. I'd want him to pay me back, but I wouldn't want that money specifically. Not after, like, people have, like, rubbed their naked bodies against it. It's not as bad as all that. Say, how about a quick soak before you go? You've got to be kidding me. Then how about a souvenir? You didn't come all this way. You got a gold plate. I can't even be mad anymore. Look, I'll send someone to retrieve the money. Until then, just do whatever you want. That's an interesting phone call. Hey, I need somebody to go over and get my money back. Oh yeah, who do I have to beat up? No, you don't have to beat them up, but you may want to, like, steal yourself. Okay, everybody, you know what that means. Back in the tub. Hooray! Dad, you're the greatest. And the daughter's going along with this. This is wild. I thought that was the daughter. I got very uncomfortable because I thought that was the daughter in the tub at the start there. Man, there sure are some strange people out there. I guess I learned something today. Yeah, what did you learn exactly? Tell me, what was the great, like, enlightening thing that you learned from seeing this today? I just hear somebody say, "Oh, my stomach's hurting, killing me. That's the last time I eat sewer cheese." Did somebody just see somebody talk about sewer cheese? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? What sub-story we do next? Oh, I don't know. I'm just gonna go eat something in a minute. Health's at about half, so now's a good chance to go eat something. Let me see what other ones I have started, maybe, before I start another one. Keep eating my way through the menu. Dude, the, like, XP in this game is so negligible from food. This and 3. Like, the XP really does not matter from food. Okay. Let me see. So, sub-stories. Gourmet reporter. Oh, yeah, the Yakuniku thing. Right. Okay, well, let's head over to Earth Angel then. I also kind of want to head that way and see if we can do that VR thing that I completely missed in 3, if it's, like, in the same spot there, over by that, like, empty lot thing. Not the actual empty lot, but, you know. It's kind of funny. I was walking around Yakuza 0's, like, Kamurocho map the other day for background footage for the starting soon screen, you know? And it was kind of interesting seeing the map, like, how different it is in certain places without the, like, central, like, Platinum Tower in the middle of Kamurocho, you know? Like, the city does look a lot different without that, like, being, like, that central landmark. Oh, can I swing around? Nice. You can use the trees as, like, poles for that heat action. Okay, good to know. Oh, I call it Platinum Tower, my bad. But yeah, Millennium Tower. Yeah, it feels a little weird, honestly, not seeing it around. Okay. I wonder if I should wait till, like, we have a shared item box to, like, really go all out on getting weapons for people. Because that way I can, like, kind of decide. Because probably Kiryu will want his knuckles, right? Nishikiyama probably doesn't need any weapons. He's OP enough. And then maybe a couple of the other characters will want something. Maybe one will have, like, buffs for a certain weapon type or something. You look interesting. What's up with you? You look like you know a thing or two about fighting. I have a big reward for you if you can beat me. Oh, I see. Rich guys that you can beat up for extra money. Okay. Interesting. Huh. Is this the first game that has, like, rich dudes you can beat up for extra money then? Can't believe that just happened. You really got the goods, don't you? Here's that reward I promised, but I would guarantee you won't be able to do that again. Gold-plated toughness infinity. That's not bad. I'll save that for the late game. Yeah, I'll have to make sure all my 4 characters probably have pretty good healing items before we go into like the last like climb up to the Millennium Tower, probably from the cutscene intro when you boot up the game. Is there nothing here this time? Looks like there might be something here later, like maybe one of the trainers for like one of the other characters, but yeah. Do you guys want to point me towards where the VR thing is? Oh, I can't go over here? Oh, the story won't let me go over here. Dang, okay. That's weird. What if I try going in the other way? That's like one of the only places on the map that we're not allowed to go right now because of story. That's weird. Do they already have something loaded in over here that they just don't want to bother, like... Huh. For some reason, I have... Well, we have more than 2. For some reason, that's the only place on this map I can't go right now. All right, well... I can do that one later, maybe. Senrio Avenue. Making it big with FX. Oh, yeah, that was that scam thing. Senrio Avenue. Yeah, I'm already here. I'm already on Senrio Ave. So. Oh, it's more than okay. Change of plans, though. We're going to be drinking here tonight. What's up with this dude? Bar Nicholas. This is Senrio Avenue. I guess maybe... go south of here? No! Sorry, some NPCs just disappeared in front of me and I got scared for a second there. What is this Omeba-verse thing? Like some... like... online... what? Like... MySpace thing or something? Are you here for the Forex information session? Thank you very much. I came to hear the talk. Well, interest in Forex, yes. I came by to learn more. We appreciate you taking your time out of your busy day to visit us here with Seal Trading. I'm Saki, the company president, and I'll be conducting your information session. Wow, not with the president himself. Indeed! I'm very excited about the products we have to offer. First, may I have your name? Sakiyama. Thank you, Akiyama-sama. Now, Saki-san, what exactly is this Forex thing anyway? Well, we're in the middle of a foreign exchange boom these days, with all the kinds of products on the market, but ours is truly a cut above the rest. Are you familiar with how Forex works? You make a small investment and convert it into several times that amount in foreign currency. You can expect high returns, 10 or even 100 times your original investment. Ah, but you can just easily lose 10 or 100 times your original investment too. You're absolutely right. Yeah, you know what? You guys are right. We have other sub-stories to get through. Why should I put up any money? Can I get my investment back no matter what? I think I'll pass. Wait just a moment, please, sir. You can't just leave like that. Not after hearing me out this far. I've not been listening to a word you've been saying, sir. Okay, time to beat up some dudes. He's trying to look so intimidating with that comb over. Comb over that. That's an interesting hit noise. I'm going to leave you penniless. I'm going to destroy your entire business. I like all the physics objects just bouncing around. Okay, I think I've destroyed everything I pretty much can. All right. Yeah. I know you guys must be disappointed that you didn't get to hear me read out another like scam. That you don't have clips of me talking about doing some multi-level marketing scheme for the 20th time. Come on. Come over here, dude. That dude's angry. Probably because I taunted. Can I not seriously use... The requirements for like using the heat action against that barricade thing is like very finicky. Oops. Can I please get some money for beating the shit out of you? Otherwise I'll do it again. Okay. Let's see, what else we got? Gourmet Reporter. Can't do that one. Kuaz Bar, is that over by the Champion District? I don't think it is. Where's the Kuaz Bar, actually? I don't remember that one. Yeah, because there's only Earth Angel and Shalak over there. Is Kuaz this one up here? Kuaz Bar. That one does not sound familiar, actually. I'm pretty much aware of like most of the names of like repeat places, and that one's not one that comes to mind. I thought most of the bars were on the east side of town. Is that that's not Game Grumps, is it? Super Best Friends? No, Super Best Friends isn't Game Grumps, I don't think. Is the Underground Mall. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, I think I might just look up the responses for that one, because that's like go and like engage in the hostess clubs and then report back to us, and I just do not care. So the Underground Mall should be over by Millennium. No, wait, you're right. It's the yeah. I feel like I've watched some of their stuff. Yeah, Super Best Friends. I don't know. I don't watch a ton of playthroughs anymore. Used to a lot more. Now that I can actually play the games most of the time, I just do that instead. Yeah, but like, I don't know. We might as well go ahead and do it a minute. I'm just trying to go through the the sub stories I already have started, and then I can like pick up the ones that are not started, I guess. Because there should be, so we've started 11. I can't do one of them because story stuff. And then if I do this one, and then there's the 3 on the map, and then we should be all caught on up on Akiyama's sub stories until the end game. Oh, gotcha. Bro, my cat just scared himself by almost rolling off the bed in his sleep. Yeah, cats do stupid stuff like that sometimes. Gotcha. Well, might as well go and just do it. Like I said, I'll just look up the answers to the questions. I don't care. Yeah. Love that the SWAT body armor doesn't have SWAT on it for probably copyright reasons or something. So it just says WAT. Because they just removed the S, so it's just WAT. Southpaw bracelet, huh? Oh yeah, I think I've seen this. Yeah, this bracelet holds a mysterious power that strengthens left-handed attacks. That was something that was also in Yakuza 3 that I saw when I was going through the equipment. It's just some random, like, I don't understand this accessory. Sorry. Oh. Just like, yeah, your left-handed attacks do more damage. Literally useless on Nishikiyama here. Mr. uses kicks. Yakuza 0? Persona 4? Baldur's Gate 3. Monogrammed bag. Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. Nice. Have you been enjoying it so far? What was that? Blue Fox? Apparently one of my key items because it didn't take up an inventory slot. Man, I'm just landed in Hawaii. Nice. So that means you're through the intro section, right? Oh, I think those are clubs for the golfing minigame. Okay. I understand now. Small motor? Oh, for some reason I got excited thinking that for some reason that was related to the RC car minigame, but no, that's not until 5 and 6 and all. But that's not until Yakuza 0. So anyway, it's a lot of fun. I'm locked in. Nice. Glad you're enjoying it. Are you playing with English or the Japanese dub? Okay, hold on. Let me look up this sub-story minute. Japanese dub? Fair enough, yep. It's just simply better. Yeah, I think some of the new English voice acting is okay. But it is hard to get off the Japanese voice acting after having so many years of, like, hearing the characters only in Japanese. Okay. No, there's a key somewhere in here. Come here, you. Where are you? I know you're near somewhere. There you are. I like the music in here. Isn't this the dress-up music for the cabaret girl stuff in this game? All right. Hope you're having fun with. You keep having fun with the game. Yeah, I like this song. This is a good one. Oh, I can't answer it yet. I probably have to go at least once. Okay. All right, I'll come back to this later then. I'm not doing this right now. I'm not spending money on this so I can get an item that lets me do the minigame more. All right, let's just pick up some of the other sub-stories then. Yeah, because we've only got the 3 that are left on the map, and then there's that hostess one, and then there's the one I can't do right now, and then there's the one that unlocks when you get access to all the people, so. All right, there's one right here. Let's see what's up with this. Oops. Pardon me. I'm so sorry. Huh? You're... Shiobara? We're still not done with this? Okay. No, Akiyama-san. You can run, but you can't hide, Key. You don't see a guy for a while and he goes back to the simple life, huh? Yeah, well. So, how are things? Rumor mill's been pretty quiet lately. You been out of town? Something like that. Yeah, since we're you so wishy-washy. Is your business on the rocks or what? I started a loan office in another part of town. Figured I'd follow in your footsteps for real this time. But with so many bad customers as of late, my cash reserves ran low in basically no time at all. Dead by Daylight arc? I know, Dead by Daylight does seem kind of fun. But, I tried to recoup my losses by doing some day trading on the side. That didn't work out too well. Before I knew it, I was practically destitute. Ah, so that's why you look so glum. Well, cheer up. After all, you were basically down and out that first time you came to see me, right? And a damn sight more spirited, I might add. Full of that can-do attitude. Snap out of it, pal. So what if you're back to square one again? I didn't know anything back then. I was obsessed with making it big, even though I had an accomplished thing. It's different now, though. I tried everything I could and failed. So that's it. I'm hopeless. Man, what a drag. You're bumming me out over here. Oh, look, I know you've been through a lot. But before you toss it all out the window, how about another one of my tests? Another test? Yep. If you pass, I'll give you another loan. No interest, no collateral. Same as before. I mean, this is Shun Akiyama Sky Finance you're talking to here. Who better to help you turn your life around than me? You're not going to ask me to restructure another company, are you? Because you don't want to let a guy like me anywhere near a struggling business. Ha! You're catching on. No, that kind of test wouldn't suit you at all these days. Besides, there's not much fun in reruns, is there? So, this time around, your test will be... this. A cigarette? What about it? A single cigarette. You have 1 hour to turn this into something valuable. I'll play too. But how do we determine value? Nah, I know. We'll ask the pawn shop. If your item is judged more valuable than mine, I'll lend you 100 million. Sky Finance guarantee and all. I remember I was sitting on a roof staring at Michael Myers and I kept taking half of a step forward. He waited the whole time until I dropped. 100 million. Uh-huh. That's the test for today. You said you were an ace day trader. Let's see if you were telling the truth. Please don't joke around. You'd really loan me 100 million for such a childish game? Do you in or out? I assure you, I'm serious. This is your last chance. If you don't take it, you really are done for. So, what's it gonna be? All right, I'll do it. You underestimate me, Akiyama-san. I've been through so much. I'm not the man I was when we first met. You said 100 million? You said 100 million, right? I sure hope you keep your promises. Now you're talking. Okay, here's yours. Meet me here in exactly 1 hour. Not a minute later. Got it. Ready, set, go. I sure could use a smoke. Cigarette? Sure. Sorry, I have one, but I can't just let you have it. Aw, man. Sorry, I just can't. Be happy to trade it for something, though. Anything. How about this? Some medicine. Ain't too good with digestion. Stomach medicine. Alright, deal. Got a light? Yeah. Yeah, it's the paperclip thing. Yep. I think we've done a similar side quest to this in like one of the other Yakuza games too. Like 1 or 2 Kiwami, I think, also had this same kind of thing. Although that one was like stretched out over a longer period of time. Back from the dead. A lot of RPGs actually have quests like that. Especially since it can lead to like some pretty good items, because you can like space out the NPCs over like a large part of the world. And if you're not guiding the player, you really have to like figure it out yourself. Say, mister, I hate to ask, but are you planning to use that? You got the runs or something? Nah, just planning to turn it into something worth, say, a million yen or so. Huh? Uh-oh. I better keep an eye on this time. See you around. Sheesh, what a freak. Stomach medicine? As a matter of fact, I do. I don't mean to be a jerk here, but I can't really give you for free. Sorry about that. I'll pay. Oh, I'll pay before it's too late. No. Oh. Nah. Well, I don't want to cash out on the stomach medicine. I want to keep trading up to something better. Musky 3,000 yen. Looks like the dude's about to feel up this dude's butt. Feel bad for saying it, but I'm afraid I can't let you have it free. Yeah, both these guys want to cash out for the Who is Tits McSee? What? Sorry, what? Who's this MC? What? Oh, what is... For some reason, I was thinking Tits McGee when you said, who is this MC? Sorry, okay. This MC, he's a guy who was homeless, picked up some money when in Yakuza 1, you know, Nishiki blows himself up along with like the billion yen or whatever, and it scatters across the city. He picked up like 10,000 yen, managed to turn that into a larger amount of money, get a lot of money going, and then was able to work his way back up. Not sure who I should be trading with, but I think I need to trade with one of these two dudes. Yeah, as long as you pass his 3 tests, He likes loaning out money with like no interest and like no collateral to people who are genuinely trying to improve their lives. So he'll usually like set them a test to see like how serious they are about like actually changing their life for the better, and then he'll it's like, is this like the comedic background MC? Nah, he's fairly serious. He's kind of got like that kind of like been there at the top, saw the best of life, and then like came back down and has worked his way back up, so he doesn't really care anymore kind of vibe to him. Like he doesn't dress like super nice or take super good care, take very good care of his appearance. He doesn't really care about money at this point, right? So he always like puts off actually collecting on his debts and stuff. He likes to just like grab a couple of beers and hang out with his old homeless friends sometimes, and like, or just like the homeless dudes or whatever, drink some alcohol, eat some snacks or whatever, just hang out. That's the kind of guy he is. All right, whatever. I think we're supposed to trade with one of these dudes. Nice. It's good to be alive. Ah, classical buff. Tickets to a concert. Okay. That'll work. Now I gotta find somebody who I can trade the tickets into something else, probably. Yeah, we actually haven't gotten to any of the other MCs. I'm trying to finish up this dude's sub-stories because there's only so many for each person this time around. So there's like 15 total for him, and we have access to most of them. So I'm trying to finish up the last few sub-stories before we move on, because once we finish out this chapter, we're moving on to the next MC, so... That would be the dream, yeah. Like tits midday. Also, he fights with mostly his legs, by the way, if you haven't noticed. And he's kind of OP. Like, he has one of the best fighting styles in this game, apparently. And just in general, because he can, like, juggle enemies pretty easily. I don't even have most of his upgrades, I think. I think I have about half of them at this point. Was he a top-ranking Yakuza or something? Nah. I think he like lends out money and stuff, so he knows some guys in the Yakuza, but he's never been actually a part of the Yakuza, as far as I know. That's never come up when he's talking about his backstory so far. Yeah, I'm not sure how many of the actual, like, protagonists are actually going to be in the Yakuza or are currently in the Yakuza. I think one's a cop, one's this dude, one's Kiryu, and then there's like one other dude that I think I've seen before in like referenced in like other games or whatever, but I don't think I actually know who it is. So yeah, he does kind of remind a lot of Nishiki, yeah. Which is kind of ironic considering Nishiki like literally died so we could have this dude like you know, because Nishiki blowing himself up and scattering the like billion yen is what like got him to this point. Gave him the windfall he needed to like start building himself back up in his life. But yeah, he does wear a similar outfit to Nishikiyama for sure. And his name is Akiyama. There's quite a few parallels between him and Nishiki, honestly. It's kind of funny to see. Don't know how much of that was intentional by the devs. Okay, I'm going to look up where to go next for this one because I have no idea. Because otherwise I'm just going to be running around for like a while here if I don't look this up. Southwest of the Kamurocho Arch. Okay. Need to go to sleep. Yeah. All right. See you, Saint. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good rest of your night. Did you just say we're so ugly we're gonna scare the children? Did I read that right? How could you forget our tickets? Is his job... Now I'm gonna have to fire Tachi Gawa too. It was his job to tell Makita about the tickets. Sure have a lot of assistants. I hope you have a backup plan or else I'm going home. Tickets, huh? Excuse me, did you mean these tickets? Huh? Who are you? Listen, I'm a little busy at the... Ah, that's them. Talk about being in the right place at the right time. It's almost spooky. But that's besides the point. Please, let me have these tickets. I beg of you. I'll pay you for them, of course. How much? I'm afraid I'm out of cash. Do you accept checks? Actually, I'd prefer something other than money if possible. What? Money's no good? It's a strange world we live in. It's not every day I meet interesting people like you. Charming little encounter brought about an untimely and misfortune. How delightful! You may have this then. Exchange the concert tickets for the business card. A business card? I think the tickets were a little more valuable than that. Trust me. Just take it. Amori-san. Genrei Association President? What kind of association is this? You'll find out someday. You really saved my skin. Until we meet again. Hey, who is that? And how long are you two going to keep chatting away? Now. A lady like yourself must always keep her cool. Shall we go to the concert, my dear? Huh? What about the tickets? Delivered right on time. This is Oyama-kun. It's his job to pick up the slack when Makeda and Tachigawa drop the ball. How many assistants do you have, anyway? Oh, well. At least it all worked out in the end. Let's be on our way, then. Thank you, Aoyama-san. Deltarune-san. Okami-san. I think some of my favorite memes that I've seen in recent memory are just all the memes about Amori and like stairs and everything, like the Amor out of context starter pack, and it's just stairs and like spiders or whatever. What the heck? What is this heat action with a sword? Why are we treating it like a blunt object? It's a freaking sword. Not like a baseball bat or something. That's such a goofy heat action. All right. Mm-hmm. Amori did have a pretty good story. I wish his combat was a little bit better, but had a pretty good story. The combat wasn't too bad, except for when trying to do the dream stuff. It got a little repetitive because I went back and did the dream ending, right? With all the extra boss fights and everything, because of course I did. And of course I installed a mod to make it even harder. Because of course I did. Combat didn't hold up as well as I would have liked. Wasn't as interesting as I would have liked. Gosh, that was a while ago. That was back when I was still using an actual, like, face cam. Okay. I blanked on what... Oh, right. I think the instructions said to head to the theater square next. To trade the business card for something else. Oh, gosh dang it. I'm not even drunk. These dudes are just being a pain in the ass. Would that say Aladdin's chance? Decent range on that flagpole. Why did I check the map there? There's no point in that. You look like the right dude. Damn it. There's got to be some way to join the Ginrei Association. Ginrei Association? That name rings a bell. Clubs like this are incredibly exclusive. Existing members turn away new applicants, no matter how deserving they may be. Damn it. All I need is one lousy business card. Do you mean this business card? What? How'd you get that? That doesn't matter, does it? I'd be happy to give it to you. Are you sure? How much do you want for it? How about a trade for something other than money? Hmm? It's a long story. I see. Well, then, all right. Why don't I swap you this? Frankly, it's nowhere near as valuable as that business card, but it's your call. No matter. It's up to the owner to decide how much the card is worth. Wouldn't you agree? I say you got yourself a deal. Exchange the business card for the expensive-looking watch. Okay. You sure you're all right with this? A deal's a deal. But I appreciate your honesty. I owe you one. Sure thing. Thanks. Hey, not to be blunt, but would you like to join my company? With a business card like this, I know you're definitely no ordinary man. Oh, sorry, wish I could, but unfortunately, my hour is almost up. Your hour? What do you mean? Important business awaits! Goodbye! Hey! Oh, okay. Looks like that's about where it ends. Okay. So we got an expensive looking watch. Let's see how Shiobaro did. Getting a little close, don't you think? So, what did you wind up with? I'm going to win! I just know it. Shall we get a ruling from the pawn shop then? I'll go first. Okay. Let's see. Well, would you look at this? This here is a genuine article. Wait here a sec. I'll take a closer look in the back. Sorry, didn't mean to leave you hanging. So, how much is it worth? 5 million if it's worth a yen. 5? You mean if it were new, right? Don't want to give this guy a heart attack or anything. Sorry about that. You don't see these too often. Got kind of excited myself. Can't help but wonder who this belonged to. Such a nice watch being treated this way. The thing's all scratched up. It wasn't you, was it? Don't I wish. Knock off a little for that? Well, if I were to buy this off you, I'd pay 980,000. Hey, not bad. Okay, your turn. I still think I'm going to win. 980,000, was it? Then I still have a chance. Here's mine. You got a watch too, huh? Oh, another damn fine watch. Just what have you boys been up to? Never you mind. Get on with the appraisal. All right, keep your shirt on. Give me a sec. Phew. Seen 2 of these babies in a row, I can't help but break into a sweat. Well, if it was new, 2 million. And in this condition, I'd say 900,000 exactly. And that's backed by 40 years of experience. No. So I win. You failed the test. Why don't you just sell the watch? I mean, that's like a decent chunk of change still. Honestly, I didn't expect you to do this well. Please, a loss is a loss. But I guess I did do a pretty good well, didn't I? Absolutely. Then it comes down to it. The trick is in fulfilling customers' needs over and over again against practically miraculous odds. In fact, it's pretty much the ideal sales model. By quickly feeling out the locals' needs and supplying just the right goods, you end up with a very valuable prize. You've got a pretty good knack for business, if you ask me. Is that what you were trying to test? One of the things, anyway. I don't get you, Akiyama-san. You always seem like you're just goofing around. Then, next thing I know, you zero in on something profound like that. You overestimate me. Mostly I just say whatever comes to mind. No, you really are special. I'm glad I was able to do as well as I did against an opponent like you. I almost feel like I could start over. I may be down, but I'm not out. I did all this with a single cigarette, and I can do more. There's that twinkle in your eye. Thank you, Akiyama-san. I knew I was drawn back to this part of town for a reason. It was to see you. Be on the lookout for me. I just know I'm going to make it big again one day. Yeah, counting on it. Thanks. See you. I wonder if the last sub-story you unlock in the end game is like his. Shiobara? Yes? Here. You forgot this. Oof. Did you have to throw it? I can't think of anything live for... It's money. Yep. 5 million, to be exact. But why? I lent you 5 million and you insisted on returning 10 million. No interest, no collateral. Hasn't that sunk in yet? That money is yours. Akiyama-san, just promise me one thing. My customers never come back for seconds. Either they fail the test and leave angry, or they pass the test and change their lives forever. One of the two. It would be a real shame if my apprentice wound up being my very first repeat customer. Right. I'll do my very best. Later. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, the the overall plot with Shiobara was pretty good, I thought. He started off really annoying, but you know, kind of grew on me after the third or fourth one. Although it is kind of funny thinking about how we had to beat him up for that one sub story. All right, grab the last heat action, I think. Wall smash. Then I'll have to figure out what to grab next, I guess. There's a counter kick. That could be good. We're getting down there. Because I think we have all the 1 stuff except for Regard. And then we have most of the 2 stuff, most of the 3 stuff. And then there's only a couple of 4 things. So, yeah. I think we're down to I guess level 20 you'd be able to buy everything. Okay. All right. 2 more sub stories, and then I guess we can see about maybe getting through the rest of Akiyama today. If one of them's a scam one, I'm just gonna run through it really quick. Oh, we should try a new heat action out. Yep, there it is. Pretty easy one to do since it's just they have to be by a wall for that one. Oh, nice, 2 in 1. Okay. Our ramen scented 20,000. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't use his hands too much. The only time he really does is for grabs and for some heat actions. Man, they just won't leave me alone. Gosh, I always love the fear effect. gotten a bit better at spotting the guys who are looking for a fight. You can kind of avoid them, but it is a bit more annoying than some of the later games to try and avoid fights. Oh, the key up there. Just climb the Christmas tree a minute and grab it. Okay, let's see what we got over here. Hopefully it's not another scam, yeah? Oh, that's a rich guy. I should fight him. It's kind of funny that he's just called Kamurocho Man. Or like, there's so many enemies with that name. Trying to see if I can get him on this, I should be able to get him on this barrier thing, right? Man, getting that, like, heat action to work is so annoying. It really does not work too often. Oh well. Oh, another toughness infinity thing. Okay, still a good item. Too bad he didn't give us money. I'd prefer that, but... Hey, that's right. Hana-chan likes the deluxe Kalbi bento they have here. I think I'll buy a couple. You bought a deluxe Kalbi lunch set. Thank you. Okay, better get these back to the office while they're still hot. Do our best to avoid fights here. On our way back over to the office. It's probably the trigger for whether or not they're hot still. And then I think we take a left here. Man, I've gotten so much better at navigating this map after playing these games like so many times. It is kind of wild how like I can still play like on basically the same map over and over again, and I just still haven't gotten tired of it. Ah, shoot. Oof. Oh yeah, should I do the VR training thing? I should probably do it at some point, right? So I can get some more skills or something. Maybe I'll have to look into how to unlock more skills or whatever for each of the characters at some point. Yeah, we might spend a good chunk of time just in the like late game, like in the last chapter or so, just like, you know, getting a bunch of skills for all the characters and like making sure they're good before like the final confrontation. Doing anything else we want to do before the end of the game or whatever. I wonder if I should turn up the difficulty at all. Maybe if like enemies start dying too fast for like the end game or something, it'd be kind of good. Come to think of it, I still haven't turned up the difficulty except for outside of Pirate Yakuza, I think. And maybe Kiwami 1, I think. I think I played both of those on hard, but I haven't been for the other ones. To be fair, like, that was just only Kiwami 2 and Yakuza 3 were the other ones so far. I don't know. Hard doesn't seem to change too much. Maybe if it like gave extra rewards, it'd be more interesting. I think there are achievements for beating some of the games on like hard difficulty or like a extra difficulty that gets unlocked on like finishing the main game. Okay. Chow time. I got your food, Hana-chan. Hi, Chief. Hi, Hana-chan. I brought you something to eat. You what? The deluxe kalbi lunch set from Conroy, your favorite. Oh, thank you very much. But I'm not very hungry. You can have it. What? But you love their special kalbi. Just take it. You can always eat later. It'd be a shame to let it spoil. Please eat it. Well, alright. But what's going on? Ordinarily, you'd be snatching it out of my hands. That wasn't me. Are you sure you're not hungry, Hana-chan? Yeah? I'm sure. Please eat it. Well, I say something's up. But if you don't need it, I'm not gonna force you. You're not on a diet, are you, Hana-chan? That's it, isn't it? You're dieting! I just know it. Well, am I right, huh? Ah, enough! Yikes. So what if I am dieting? What's wrong with that? Nothing. It's just... my Hana-chan dieting? Are you saying it'd be pointless for me to diet? No, that's not it at all. Well, what is it then? You're wonderful just the way you are. Don't give me that crap, Chief. Men don't date fat women. Well... that's not necessarily true. That's not true. There are plenty of men who'd gladly prefer a curvier woman like yourself. Okay, so, listen. The only example that comes to mind is Kanda. It's not a great example, but it is an example, alright? What? Okay then, bring me one. Bring you one what? You have 30 minutes to bring me a man who likes chubby girls. Kinda short notice, don't you think? If there are so many of them, one measly man should be easy to find. But you have 29 minutes and 45 seconds left. 50, 44, 43. Well, do you have an example? You have 30 minutes to bring me another example, Corgi, of a man who likes fat girls. Come on, Hana-chan. Finding a woman who likes big women is like trying to find a woman who likes bald men. Well, those people exist too. That said, I'll do my best. What's our best option here? Probably check for skinny guys at an internet cafe. I bet a lot of skinny guys go for bigger women. Where are there a lot of skinny guys? At an internet cafe. Pretty sure there's a big one near Club Sega on Nakamichi Street. I'll go check it out. Yeah? Are you into chubby women? You date Hana if you had the option? If Akiyama was off the table, would you date Hana? Ah. Dude, these guys are totally coordinating outfits. Look, they both got the same jacket and pants on. And the same hairstyle. Those two are totally coordinating. That's funny. It's kind of interesting that we don't see too many groups with like standard like outfits or whatever outside of the Yakuza themselves. Like we don't have any like smaller gangs running around or anything. I guess there's not a lot of room for smaller gangs when you have the Yakuza around. Probably don't take too kindly to other groups, like organized groups or whatever. Man, I miss some of the later games where they have way more individual like heat actions because they just built them up over the course of like multiple games. All right, so we're looking for a skinny dude, right? There's supposed to be a arcade or like, so there's supposed to be a club, like a internet cafe, sorry, internet cafe near Club Sega, right? That's what we're doing here? The internet cafe near Club Sega on Nakamichi Street. There should be plenty of skinny guys there. I'm sleepy, may disappear. Oh no. You're like a shark, you die when you fall asleep. But yeah, fair enough. Wait, it said Tenkachi Street, but like... Oh, the Club Sega on Tenkachi Street, right? Because there is... No, wait, that's just Naomi's place. Oh, Nakamichi Street, not Tenkachi. Okay, I went to the wrong Club Sega. Oh, don't worry, I will be back tomorrow, and the next day, and the next day, and not the next day, but the day after that, and the day after that, and the day after that, and probably the day after that, and the day after that, and the day after that, not the day after that, but probably the day after that, and the day after that, and the day after that. But yeah, Corgi, so you'd, if, Nishikiyama was off the table, you would date Hana-chan, Corgi? Whoops. Oh well. Well, I didn't mean to come in here, but while I am, might as well get hammered. So there's the Club Sega. Okay, hold on. Now there's a skinny guy if I ever saw one. This looks promising. Excuse me, can I ask you something? Sure, what? What do you think about big girls? What do I think about them? I mean, would you consider a heavier set girl to be a potential love interest? I guess I do like them on a little on the thick side. Do you now? Uh-huh. Like Nana-chan and Magic Instructor Radical Lilica. She's so cute and pudgy. Oh, I forgot. Right, we will find guys who like fat girls here, but only 2D fat girls. Magic, what now? You mean you don't know Nana-chan? Give me a break. Is that some kind of anime character? That's right. I was actually asking about real life big girls, not animated ones. Look, skinny, fat, whatever. I'm not into 3D girls. 2D girls don't sweat, and they don't smell. Here I was talking about an entirely different set of dimensions. That's my bad. I should have realized that that would be the outcome. Well, that didn't work. What should I try next? I'll ask at a red light district kiosk. I'm sure they see guys with all sorts of preferences. Well, I'm probably going to get more fights now, but at least I get an alcohol buff. Because, you know, being drunk makes you hit harder. That's just science. I think the red light thing is like, yeah, up north here. That dude wants to fight. Gosh. When I think of buffs for, I don't know, for some reason when I think of the alcohol buff, all I can think about is the racism buff that exists in the Fallout New Vegas game. I don't know, same vibes to me. There's like being an alcoholic gets you a buff, being racist gets you a buff. Same level. Gosh dang it. Dude, I didn't want to fight in here. Okay, whatever. Alright. Time to smack heads again. Poor guy. Just bullying him at this point. That's the same dude I threw through a window a minute ago too, isn't it? You like big boobs? Do I? More than anything, pal. If a lady ain't big up top, then ain't big down below. You know what I mean? And if you like big boobs, you must like big women in general, right? Ah, don't be an idiot. Big breasts and just big are two way different ball games. If you ask me, the only thing that should be big and round are them titties. Yes, sir. Big boobs, tiny waist. Sure. Guess I misunderstood. As long as we're clear. Say, are you on the hunt for some Kamurocho kahunas too? I know some real prime places around here. Not today, thanks. Well, that didn't work. What should I try next? I need a place where lots of men gather. I do own a hostess club. That could work. Yeah, I'm here to train Lily-chan, and also find a guy who likes fat girls. She in? Yes, sir. She's waiting in the back room. Oh, before you go, here are the funds we've set aside for her training. Please limit your spending on her to this alone. Guess I don't have much of a choice. Good idea keeping this separate from the club's finances, though. Oh, I have to do this now? Okay. Alright. This is just the hostess minigame from Yakuza 3. Let me go find the stupid guide that I'm sure exists on Steam real quick. For like what all the best like equipment, like all the best options are here.
Looking in your eyes, free your mind. Life's a game of give and take. Thinking about you. Listen to the beat of my heart. I just want to be with you.
Row 1, column 2. Row 4, column 3.
Do you know how much I miss you, baby? I just want to feel for you. Do you know that you make me a lady? I just want to be with you. Do you know how much I miss you, baby?
I do like the music here. I don't have access to all this stuff yet. There should be something we can put in her hair or, you know, do nails, but we can't do either of those things yet. Okay. I would think that they would be in accessories, but I don't see them. Alright, whatever. Oh, dang it. I think I did this wrong, didn't I? Let me double check. Maybe you can't change all this, so. Yeah, because I was mixing the cute stuff with the refined stuff. And then for accessories, can't do the hair accessory. I don't think we can change our hair accessory because she's a story character. Oh, here it is. Okay.
Thinking about you.
Okay. Let's go see if that was the right thing. If they want refined cute or the other one. And then I'll have to do the getting a drunk or getting a guy who likes fat girls later. So they refined classy, that's what we went for, so that's probably fine. Let me just see if I will like walk up to her. Okay. Can't do training yet. Okay. Oh, okay. I see. So you just have to walk there and then walk back. Okay. Still annoying the way this is laid out. I think that if this whole section of like checking how she was doing was like more of a UI thing and had like a little animation of her interacting with like one of the guests or something, I think it would work a lot better. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if we have to do that for story stuff, like if we do have to get her all the way up, but yeah. Okay. Now let me go back inside and see if I can find a guy who likes fat girls. What, I can't go inside? Hey, can I ask you something? Of course, sir. Do you know if any of our customers prefer bigger girls? Bigger, sir? Yeah, like my secretary Hana-chan, for example. Well, as you know, sir, all the girls are on the skinnier side, so I can't say for sure. I mean, those are the types of girls you told us to recruit, isn't that right? Yes, of course. I really don't think we get anybody looking for bigger girls around here. I suppose not. Although we do get the occasional customer asking for somebody with a little curvier. Ah, I see. Sorry, I couldn't be of more help. No, I'm sorry for springing such an odd question on you like that. No, that didn't work. What should I try next? A man who likes girls more on the heavy side would probably have a girlfriend to match. Maybe there's a couple like that over by Theater Square. This seems like a bad idea. This seems like a fight waiting to happen, but okay. Ah, here we go. This is perfect. Excuse me. Yes? This may seem like a strange question, but do you like big girls? No, what do you mean by that? I mean, as far as your taste in women goes, you prefer larger women to slimmer ones, right? Huh? No, if I had to pick, I'd probably go with a slimmer girl. Really? Seeing your girlfriend, I'd think otherwise. Girlfriend? Oh, and her? She's my sister. So I'm fat, am I? Oh, jeez. I'm so sorry. Yeah, dude, that was like why I picked that option last. Damn, this isn't working. I need a better place to look. Why is that scout always bringing in the fat girls? I thought I told him to find me the best girls he could find. Well, you know, to each his own. He's out looking for new girls on Pink Street today. If he brings me another chunker, he's fired. Seems there's a scout on Pink Street who's only going after bigger girls. You might be just the man I'm looking for. All right, Pink Street. I think that's on the east side of town. Yeah, over there. Honestly, maybe I should take a taxi over there. It's kind of a walk over there. You know what I haven't seen in any of the Yakuza games so far is a KFC reference. I kind of assumed, given how big KFC is in Japan, that we would have seen one by now. Maybe in the later games or something, but no. Although, there probably exists, because didn't they... I want to say they did a collaboration with KFC IRL, didn't they? Hold on. Now I'm worried I'm spreading misinformation. Yakuza KFC. Curse of the Colonel? I'm sorry, what? The Curse of the Colonel. What am I reading? Hold on. Hold on. I'm sorry, I just found something interesting on Wikipedia. The Curse of the Colonel, Kanro Sansatsu no Norai, is a Japanese urban legend that holds that the ghost of the KFC founder, Colonel Sanders, placed a curse on the Hanshin Tigers baseball team. I remember this! No, I have heard this. This curse was said to be placed on the team because of Colonel's anger over treatment of one of his storefront statues, which was thrown into the Dotonbori River by Hanshin fans before their team's 1985 Central League pennant. As is common with sports curses, the curse of the Colonel was used to explain the team's failure in subsequent years. Some fans believe the team would never win a Japanese series until the statue was recovered. They appeared in the Japanese series 3 more times and lost in 2003, 2005, and 2014 before winning in 2023. Yeah, they had to like 24-year-old Hanshin Tigers fan Maya Masaya Shirababa drowned in the canal during the 2003 celebration, with all reports being that he'd been shoved in by revelers. To prevent future incidents, the Osaka City Council ordered the construction of a new bridge beginning in 2004, which make it more difficult for fans to take celebratory leap should the curse of the Colonel be broken and the Tigers win again. The Colonel was finally discovered in the Dotonbori River on March 10th, 2009. Divers who recovered the statue at first thought that it was only a large barrel, and shortly after a human corpse, but Hanshin fans on the scene were quick to identify as the upper body of the long-lost Colonel. The right hand and his lower body were found the next day, but the statue is still missing its glasses and left hand. It was said that the only way the curse could be lifted was by returning his long-lost glasses and left hand. The statue was later recovered with replacements of new glasses in hand and returned to the KFC Japan. The KFC restaurant that the statue originally belonged to no longer exists, but a cardboard cutout replica of the statue was placed in the branch near the Konshin Stadium during the 2023 playoff run. Amazing. And it actually worked because they actually won their first championship game since 1985 after fishing it out of the river. Right, I remember that. Right, the curse of Colonel Sanders. I forgot about that. Oh yeah. Oh, sports is an interesting subset of culture, isn't it? But anyway. Yakuza. Okay, so it's just a reference in Yakuza 0 about the statue being on the bottom of the river. Okay, fair enough. I would have thought that like there would be like a KFC in like one of the games or something at this point, or they would have like had like a collaboration event or something at some point, but I guess not. I know there are some IRL like restaurants that have had some sort of collaboration with Yakuza, like a pizza place or something, but oh, this is our guy. You must be the scout who's bringing only in the big girls. Can I ask you a question? Why do you only approach heavier girls? Why? Because they're cute. You think so? Sure they are. They're also sweet as can be. Really soothes a man's soul. I suppose. But for some reason, the manager of our club hasn't hired a single girl I've scouted. Girls he chooses are all skin and bones. Bingo! Say what? Could I trouble you to come with me for a sec? I'm in the middle of work right now. Can't it wait? Actually, no, it can't. Please? I'll make sure you're well compensated. Okay, why not? It's not like the boss would hire any of the girls I'd bring in anyway. I owe you one. Red Bull gives you wings, like a dragon. Like a dragon's wings. I found one, Hana-chan. See this girl? Her name's Hana-chan. What do you think of her? What do you mean? I mean, what do you think of her as a woman? Who, me? Yes, you. But I can't just say something like that right in front of her. I'm way too shy. I'm begging you. Just say it. Well, if you insist. I think she's amazing. What's that? Louder. I think she's amazing. She's totally my type. You hear that, Hana-chan? See, you don't have to go on a diet to be attractive. Isn't that right? Absolutely. What do you say, Hana-chan? Do you believe me now? Please leave. Huh? Me? Aw, come on, Hana-chan. What now? You told me to bring him here. Just get him out of here, will you? All right, all right. Sorry for dragging you into this. Oh, but that's okay. Was something I said? You never can tell when it comes to women like her. Hana-chan? You all right? Why did you have to bring that man here? What? But you told me to. Honestly, Chief, you're as clueless about women as ever. Hana-chan. Sometimes I just feel like losing weight. Some girls up and cut their bangs. Others suddenly go on an all-apple diet. It's just what girls do. And what's this diet all about? I was reading a magazine, okay? A fashion magazine. A fashion magazine? That's not like you. It said this the slim look is in this spring. So I got to thinking about how it would be nice to wear something in style for once. Hana-chan. But no, forget about it. No more diets. Whoa, hang on a sec. Hana-chan, no need to call the whole thing off. Just leave me alone. I realized something while I was waiting for you. One whiff that deluxe Kalbi, and I just can't help myself. She ate the whole thing. Ow! It was simply divine. Meat is such a crucial part of any meal, don't you think? You ate both of them? I'll let slide for today. I mean, you did work pretty hard out there for me. I don't know whether to laugh or cry. Say, are you sure you just want to leave that nice man hanging like that? He did come all this way. You should at least say thank you. Right, of course. I'll be right back.
Hi.
Okay, see you later. Thank you. You were a big help. That cutie sure was upset. Is she going to be all right? Ah, don't worry. She'll be just fine. No, I'm not sure if this qualifies as compensation, but how about a job at my hostess club? Huh? All you're doing right now is making your boss mad, so why don't you come work at our place? We'll take care of you. I'd like that. But are you sure you don't mind? Is your club a specialty club? Nah, it's not like that. It's just that I'm thinking it could get kind of boring if all our girls have the same slender figure. Might be good to get a little variety going. Somebody with your taste will help bring in girls for men who want to see something different. Well, I'll have no problem pulling in curvy girls. I can guarantee you that. Excellent. Then, I'll see you at the club. Yes, sir. Thank you for the opportunity. Sure thing. Take care. They say a woman's mind changes like the autumn leaves. I can't believe I managed to piss off Hana-chan again. Ah, well. It is what it is, I suppose. Leveled up, though. That's good. All right. I think we have one more sub-story, and then we're pretty much caught up. Oh. Wait. Two more? That's weird. It says 2 question marks on the map, but I thought the last one didn't unlock till the end game. But maybe it does. Well, I guess if we get through all the sub-stories today, and then next Tuesday we get to a new character, that wouldn't be bad either. Let me just go ahead and find something to spend on. Let me grab Regard. That's the only one cost thing I don't have. Let me grab Quick Step Cancel. Let me walk back in, I guess, and pick up this sub-story. Chief. Wandering around as usual, I see. Well, I don't know about wandering around. I'm a busy guy, you know? Oh, spare me. You were off playing pachinko or something, weren't you? Do you have any idea how many jobs I took care of while you were out goofing around? Meanwhile, the world keeps turning. Apparently some counterfeit bills have been making their way around town. I saw it on a news site. Aha! So you've been surfing the net all day, have you? I've been gathering info for work. Whatever you say. Counterfeit bills, huh? That's bad for business. Tell me about it. Hope they catch the crook soon. I'm sure Tokyo's finest are on the case. Why do I even bother? Hello?
Hi.
Oh, hello. Chief, we've got a customer. Oh, yeah. Who is it? Ah, hi, Ishida-san. It's payback day already? I wish you'd keep track of these things. Here's this month's payment. Thank you. Just give me a moment to make sure we're all squared away. You're always so prompt with your payments, hi, Ishida-san. We really appreciate it. Times are tough, so it certainly hasn't been easy. But I managed to hang in there. Well, in this line of business, you're a rare bird, as far as customers go. Eh? Hi, Ishida-san. Did you, by any chance, withdraw this money from an ATM? No, I took it from the safe at work. You run a restaurant, don't you? A French restaurant. Ooh, I gotta try it out sometime. There are some, counterfeit bills in here. What? They're actually pretty well done. Definitely good enough to fool the eye. Probably couldn't fool an ATM, though. Counterfeit bills? Like the ones I just read about online? Could be. And I'm thinking we just found the man responsible. What are you saying? Sorry, bad joke. I doubt you'd knowingly use fake bills. I'm sure you're beyond reproach. Of course I am. I've been working my fingers to the bone to pay back this money. Why would I try to swindle my way out now? Exactly. Do you remember when you got this money? Let's see. Sorry, I'm a little frazzled. Last week, I deposited everything at the bank, so this must have happened sometime after that. Well, that helps narrow it down. Any suspicious customers came by this past week? Suspicious customers? Say, someone who ordered a 1,000 yen dish and paid with a 1,000 yen bill? Sure, and that happens pretty often. Anybody ask you to break big bills as they paid? Yes, there was somebody like that a couple of days ago. I couldn't exactly say no. That might be our man. Do you remember what he looked like? He struck me as kind of a Yakuza type, and he was pretty intimidating, so it was kind of hard for me to turn him down. That's gotta be him. Sure is super shady. Very interesting. Now, let me ask you this. Are you much of an artist, Ishida-san? Me? I don't draw very well, no. Ah, I see. Well, I'm no Picasso myself, so that just leaves. Who, me? Yep. It's your time to shine, Hana-chan. Show us what you can do. Well, alright. Hi, Ishida-san. Would you please describe this customer? Whatever you can remember. Let's see. He was about 40 years old and... 40 years old. That's about all I can remember. I see. So, something like this? What's wrong? So, we're looking for some kind of ogre? Oh, I don't know. It does kind of look like him. Really? You're sure you're not just being polite? Oh, come on. You told me to draw, so I did. Ah, forgive me. I had no idea you were so bad at it. Now then, Hayashida-san, do you really see a resemblance? Yes, as a matter of fact, I do. I see. And here I thought I was a man of the world. Chief. Never mind. Hana-chan, can you make me some copies of this? About 50 or so should do. Like I'm not embarrassed enough? Look, I'll make the copies, but don't tell me you're going to try and find this guy yourself. Thinking about it. Oh, you don't have to go that far. I'll replace the fake so right away. Besides, wouldn't this be better left in the hands of the police? Ah, don't worry. I'll take care of it. I'll be in touch if I find out anything. If you say so. I suppose I'll be on my way then. I've got your copies ready. Are you really gonna go look for this guy? That's the plan. What do you want to do that for? Weren't you just talking about how Tokyo's finest were on the case? I did intend to lead them to handle it, yes. But it's a different story when one of my customers is involved. My customer's money holds a deep significance to them. For Hai Ishida-san, it's the tangible fruit of all the hard work he puts into making delicious food. Way I see it, fake money is like spit in the face of everyone who puts in a hard day's work. Well, frankly, it pisses me off. Chief, I'm not entirely sure this is the culprit, but it's all I have to go on right now. I'll ask around. Take care of the office while I'm gone, alright? Aw, Chief. Can't you at least try and get through some of this paperwork first? Sean really slaved over this sketch. Guess I should start handing him out. I'll stop by my friend's places first. Maybe somebody usually deals in big bills, like the owner of Sushi Jin. Sushi Jin it is. Well, if it isn't Akiyama-san! Hey there, chef. How's your back? Yo, it's jacked. Honestly, I'm aching all the time. Hurts so damn much, I can't even get down the stairs. Sorry to hear that. Listen, can I ask you to contact me if you see anybody like this? The hell's this? Your daughter draw it? Like I've got kids. Look, I know it's terrible, but apparently it really captures the essence of the guy. You don't say. Well, okay. I'll show it to my staff. Thanks. I'll have to bring Hana-chan by one of these days. Sure thing. But call me the day before, will ya? I gotta stock up before she gets here. That gal can eat. Now for the Papo and Nakamichi Alley. It's probably pretty desolate over that way. No telling what sort of shady characters might drop in. Okay, the Papo on Nakamichi Alley. Nakamichi. Thought I saw it. Nope. And there's the Papo. I see. Okay. So we need to go northeast. Okay. Oi. Hello, Akiyama-san. Yo, how's business? You know, I gotta say, the competition is pretty fierce. Throwing some shoplifters and it's a real struggle. Sounds rough. Listen, can you do me a favor and let me know if you see this guy? Is this some kind of Rorschach test? Oh, what now? No, supposedly the resemblance is uncanny. So if you see him, you got it. Now to stop by Volcano. Lots of people there. Volcano? Where is Volcano? I don't recognize that one. Let's see, Volcano. I feel like I saw that name when I was scrolling over places earlier. Bontom, Beam, Club Tool. Hot Springs. Oh, there's a Hot Springs in the game? That's interesting. I wonder what you can do there. Or like, what's the point of going there? Let's see. Love and Heat Massage Parlor. That's probably just the massage minigame. Club Asia. Go to Koken. Shogi, La Marche, Don Quixote, Mahjong, Watami, Cafe Alps, Sushi Jin, Naomi's Place, Stardust, Public Park, News Arena, The Other Papo, Pronto, Smile Burger, Medical Clinic. Oh, Volcano. There it is. Hi, Chibi. How's it going? Nah. Yeah. I'm just finishing up the last of the sub stories, actually. Doing the one with the fake money. And then I think I've only got this one and like one more left, pretty much. Nice. Yeah, we'll probably get to a new character next week, which isn't too bad. I don't know if I'll do all the sub-stories for every character, but yeah, Akiyama's a lot of fun to play as. It'll be interesting to see the other characters too. Saijima? I've heard the name. I think I fought him in Pirate like one time. Maybe it was a different guy, but yeah, I've heard the name before. Oh, okay. Same guy. All right, cool. Majima's brother. Gotcha. His, shoot, there was a specific term for it that he kept calling him, but I can't remember what it was. Okay, something to look forward to next week. Maybe I'll have to make it, I don't know. I could make outfits for some of the Kyodai, yeah. Kept calling him Kyodai. Then Majima's like, I don't remember you. You're not my Kyodai. I'm not your Kyodai. I don't remember you at all. Oh, it's gambling. Right, Aladdin Chance. By Sammy. Oh, right, the virtual fighter, like, thing. I was looking at Infinite Wealth DLC today, and I saw that there was like a 10 gigabyte, like, gambling, like, minigame DLC. Oh, that's kind of fun. It's like a video game, but, like, to progress, you have to, like, get good at gambling, I guess. Gosh, that's so cursed. I can see where gacha games came from, huh? How virtual fighter gambling? Oh my gosh. Just cancels gravity. Yeah, I think Saijima's style of fighting got translated into the Beast style later, if I remember correctly, for like Zero and stuff. What's up, Akiyama-san? What's up yourself? Working hard, I see. Aw, my girl keeps bugging me. Wants to go on a trip, but I'm working 5 days a week this month. I don't even have time for college. Like you'd go if you had the time. Listen, I'm here to ask you a little favor. If you see this guy, let me know first thing, okay? What the heck is this? I'd like to meet with him if possible. Got some business to discuss. And you think you're gonna find him with this? Whatever. If I see anybody who looks even remotely like this, I'll let you know. Thanks. I appreciate it. I ought to show this flyer to the homeless guys on Park Street Boulevard. They got a network all their own. Yeah. It makes sense that they would reuse a lot of like animations and style stuff for Yakuza 0 with Kiryu's different styles and stuff. RGG after all, waste not, want not. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. All right. Up to the homeless in the north. Yes. I think people were shouting about that when I played Kiwami 1. But I don't remember, like, I didn't have any context for who Akiyama was at the time. They were just like, yeah, future playable character. And I was like, okay, sounds fun. Yeah, no, Kiwami 1's got some of the best combat in the series so far, I think. Like, I haven't gotten to, like, Judgment and stuff, which I know people really like in terms of its combat, but... yeah, he's a good character so far. I don't know. I feel like a lot of his sub-stories just boil down to the money thing, but I guess it kind of makes sense for his character. Oh, nice. Got the upgraded version of the heat action now. Infinite kicks Akiyama. Nice. Did we fight New Japan wrestlers in Kiwami 2? I think so. I got fairly far in the Coliseum in Kiwami 2, if I remember correctly. I know I got really far into it in Kiwami 1 to finish, like, getting all the skills for, Kiryu, but not so much. I don't remember as much with Kiwami 2. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's just how it is, right? Like, yeah, you get kicked against the pavement. Realistically, yeah, you're not getting up. Like, people, yeah, there's a little bit of suspension of disbelief when it comes to, like, actually how much punishment people can take in these games. Hey, Akiyama, you look like you got some time on your hands, as always. Gets shot 3 times, shrugs it off, gets punched once by a big dude, death. Almost death. Drinks a energy drink back to full. Hey, Akiyama, you look like you got some time on your hands, as always. Look who's talking. So, how's it going? Are you able to take baths now and then? If I had money for the public baths, I'd spend it on booze. I just had one of them oil dram baths, though. Didn't cost a thing. It'll catch a cold, though. Whatever. Take a look at this. If you ever see this guy, would you please let me know? Here's some money for the phone call. Whoa, that's terrible. Did you draw this? Who, me? No way. But apparently it's pretty accurate. Mind asking your friends to keep an eye out, too? Leave it to me. And feel free to bring us some goodies in again anytime. I'd be happy to. Thanks again. Maybe I'll wander around town a bit myself. Seriously, though, this guy can't really be that ugly. Can he? Alright, I'm not sure what to do now. Maybe we just wait for a phone call? If it's just a phone call thing, then knowing Yakuza, we're gonna get to that phone call pretty soon. I guess I'll head towards Millennium Tower a minute. There is one more sub-story we can start a minute until we run into the next thing. Oh, there it is. Hey, Akiyama, is that you? Uh-huh. You find him? Yep. My buddy said he was skulking around Pink Street. Couldn't believe how much he looked like the picture, neither. Wow, that's pretty incredible. Alright, I'll go check it out. Thanks. I owe you one. Aw, it's nothing. See you later. Alright. Pink Street, huh? If I hurry, I might still catch him. Any P5X updates? Nah. I actually haven't played yet today, so I think I missed out on a day of login rewards. I don't know. I've been playing it a little bit here and there, but it hasn't been too high on the priority list. Like, I haven't gotten too far into it. I haven't even gotten to the second palace. I don't know. I just don't care as much, you know? Especially since I'm also trying to like get things done. Like today, I spent most of the first half of today just getting SMT5's like shirt ready, like getting the upper half of the body ready, right? For tomorrow, since I have that stream like earlier in the day. And then I also should do one for Ride Out soon here too. So I'll be working on that on Thursday and Friday. And then on Friday, I probably gotta do some grinding. I think I need to use Yosuke and Teddy for the final boss fight against Izanami, but neither of them are up to a good level for that. So I have to do some grinding for them sometime today or tomorrow. And then we have SMT5 Vengeance tomorrow earlier in the day. So I have to start do that. And we're getting close to Demeter, which should be a big pain in the ass, so I'll have to do some preparation for that at some point. Strange Journey when? I don't know. I gotta look and see like what SMT games I want to play in what order after I'm done with SMT4A and Persona Q2 later this year. Start working our way back through some of the older SMT games. All right, Pink Street. I think that's fairly close to here, right? Yeah, because there's Pink Alley, there's Pink Street. Okay. But yeah, I don't know. Have you been playing P5X at all? Have you been enjoying it? I know a lot of people are like, man, I'd like to play it, but my phone can't handle it, or, you know. Nah, I'm looking for... I don't want to watch the pole dancing right now, thanks. I don't even get a revelation out of it. Haven't played it yet? Okay, fair enough. Hey, there's our dude. Wow. Guess it was a good sketch after all. Hey, pal. Got a sec? You're not missing much, Chapo. I don't think you'd like it very much. The gameplay doesn't feel like Persona or SMT at all, really. It's very gacha-y. There's not a lot of good, like, team building or whatever. I don't know. There's not as much variety. You're limited on the gacha stuff. It looks good. It, like, sounds good. Like, it does a decent job, like, recreating, a PS3, like, Persona experience on a mobile phone or a, I guess, laptop or something. But in terms of like an actual game, it's like, if they ever do a Yakuza collab, I'll try it. I doubt they ever will. It'd be more likely to happen with something like SMT probably, but yeah, because the SMT like gacha game has like a collab with Bayonetta, DMC, I think some other stuff as well. Hey, pal, got a sec? What do you want? This guy look familiar to you? Shit! You blue boys work fast, don't you? Hey, wait! Chase time. We haven't had too many chase sub-stories here in this game compared to... oh, hello. Compared to 3. Which is interesting considering they revamped the mechanic. I guess we also haven't had as many sub-stories just in general. Got him. Oh! Oh! Oh my gosh! What the heck? Okay. Got him. Nice. Yeah, I like the chases. There's a bit more dynamic elements to them. It's cool that he was like knocking things over to like try and trip me up. Now, why'd you have to go off and run like that? Might as well have confessed right here, then and there. Wait, I just helped out a little. If you're gonna bring me in, then at least get the other guys too. You're Yakuza, right? Aren't you supposed to be looking out for your boys and whatnot? Guess it doesn't matter. Who are these other guys and where are they? Over at the docks. You can get there by cab. A bunch of them get together just about every night. There's some young bloods from High Branch and a couple of dudes from Continental Asia too. You'd better watch yourself. They mean business. Good grief. What did I get myself into? Listen here, pal. There are sketches of you all over town. If I were you, I'd turn myself in. Yes, sir. Now to head over to the docks. He's gonna be so surprised when he finds out that we were not police. I guess he thought we were like a plainclothes detective or something. All right, have a good one. You have a good one as well, Chibi. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're having a good week. All right, I think the closest cab is up here, so. Man, I'm still drunk. Takes a while for that to wear off. Where's the docks? There's the docks. Oh, right, you can fish over here. Okay. We didn't do too much fishing in Yakuza 3, did we? I kept saying I was gonna go fishing more, but I never did. Oh well. Alright, where's our group of guys? This just looks like a fishing dude. Yeah. I guess I have to come around at nighttime then? Because he said they come around every night. So I have to wait until in the game until it goes back to nighttime, I guess. Alright. That's a shame. Let's go back and I'm trying to see if there's anything else. Nope. Alright. It's funny to see this area because it's like the exact same docks area from Yakuza 0, but I guess it first showed up here. Same dock area where you fight all those dudes in Kiwami 1, so you can have the like, oh, Majima, I thought you got stabbed thing or shot thing when he shows up again to keep continuity. So dumb. Such a dumb way to keep continuity. All right. Let's head over and grab the last sub-story, I guess, over at the Cabaret Club if we can. Might not be able to, in which case we'll just wrap it up here for today and finish out the rest of the chapter next week and start on the new character. Gotta go. I'll see you Saturday. All right, I'll see you Saturday, Jeppo. Thanks for hanging out. Durable cloth, yeah. All right, where's this last sub-story? Can I not get into the club right now? Yeah, I can't. But what? Well, it's Miki. What about her? She's in today. All right. Sir? The manager said something was up. Everything okay? Oh, I don't know. What is it? You can tell me. You probably don't know this, but up until recently, I had a regular named Taniguchi. Taniguchi? That's right. He was kind of a nerdy creep, but he wound up spending a lot of money on me. 5 million yen. Huh? So you know about him? No, not really. Anyway, what about this Taniguchi guy? Well, he suddenly stopped coming to the club. You never struck me as particularly wealthy, so I just figured you finally ran out of money. And now that Taniguchi's not coming around anymore, you're too devastated to concentrate on work. Is that it? Absolutely not. I wouldn't shed any tears over one or two fewer nerdy types in here, trust me. So what is it? I just saw that dorky Taniguchi walking around with what looking like he owns the place. It's like he's had a major makeover. And what's worse, he had another hostess on his arm. He didn't run out of money after all. He changed his image, made himself all cool, then dropped me for some other girl. Surely losing one customer doesn't bother you this much? It's a matter of pride. It's as though someone told me I was a good match for only the nerdiest customers. I've lost all faith in myself. Now that I think about it, a lot of my customers are kind of weird. That's not true. Fewer and fewer customers ask for me by name. Maybe it's time I leave this job behind. I have an idea. Why don't I give you a refresher course in hosting? Help you boost your confidence. A refresher course? Sure. After all, I'm the one who got you in this mess. Huh? Never mind. Anyway, hostesses need to make their customers fall for them. Hard. You know that, right? Right. From what I've seen, you have no problem entertaining customers in the club. Then, what am I missing? Are you getting dates after work? No, not really. There you go. What you need are dates. Consider them insurance. Your backup plan. You think so? You bet. Dates are different. It's just you and your customer, one-on-one. How a hostess acts and the impression she makes at one of these special events have a big effect on her customer. I see. How about I give you some tips on how to make a customer fall head over heels for you? Yes, please. Excellent. Come with me. Yes, sir. Welcome. Let me show you to your seats. Right this way, please. First, let's go over the basics of how to interact with a customer on a date. I'm listening. How do you interact with a customer on a date? You should be more open and honest with a customer when you're on a date with them. Open and honest? That's right. Why do you think guys ask hostesses out on dates anyway? I'd say they want to get to know us better. Exactly. They want to get closer to you so they can stand out amongst all your clients. That's why you should be a little more open on a date than you are at the club. Okay. He'll think he's the only one who gets to see you how you really are, which, he'll figure, makes him somebody pretty special. I get it now. Basically, interacting with a customer differently will make him see your date as more than just business. It'll be something personal, an experience for him and him alone. Right. So what'll it be? Let's see. Okay, I'll have... Not so fast. There's a little trick when it comes to ordering, too. There is? Of course. When it comes to time to order... When you go out to eat on a date, it's important to order your date's favorite dish. Really? When you see him at the club, get him to tell you his favorite in advance. Make sure you remember what it is. Then, when you're on your date, try and order it in a very matter-of-fact way. Oh, your favorite is such and such, isn't it? That will make him think, gee, Miki bothered to remember my favorite, and he'll feel like you two have bonded. Okay. But the real key here is to add, I like that too, while you order. Why is that? Well, for one thing, when your date says she likes the same food as you do, it makes you happy. It also means you have similar interests. Oh, I get it. But what if his favorite happens to be something I absolutely hate? I can be a very picky person. You're a professional. Just grin and bear it. Aw, do I have to? I guess I'll try. Here you go. This looks amazing. Bone apple tea. Not so fast. There's another technique that comes into play when eating your meal. Is there really? Tell me about it. The thing to remember when eating is... Not sure which one is the right one here, actually. Mm. Hold on. Can I? I'll just. Can I do that like up and down and then like hit the confirm button? Because I'm really not sure. When dining with a date, you have to maintain proper etiquette while, at the same time, creating a domestic atmosphere. Domestic? Really? That's right. A hostess is typically seen as the polar opposite of a domestic type. So by projecting this homey aura, you accentuate the gap between the two lifestyles. A hostess who might seem a little distant at the club comes across on a date as friendlier, more accessible. It's like you said before, you have to protect a sense of intimacy. Exactly. So how do I do that? Let's see. If a dish uses seasonal ingredients, for example, point that out to your date. Or if a meal is nicely presented, say you'd like to try making it yourself one day. Play up the fact that you can cook. You'd be hard pressed to find a guy who doesn't love that. Anything else? When your date says something's tasty or that you say, or what have you, say something along the lines of, "Oh, I'll keep that in mind." It's almost like saying, "I'll make that for you sometime," right? Yep. It's just the promise of your cooking, though. You don't actually have to go through with it. You only need to hint at the possibility. Right. This has been very educational. I like the guy behind the counter is just hearing all this. That is what it is, I suppose. Thanks for a great meal, chef. We'll take the bill now. Coming right up. Now, here's one more thing I'd like you to remember when it comes to paying the bill. Okay? The trick about paying the bill is... when dinner's over and the bill arrives, always take out your wallet and act like you're going to pay. You want me to put on an act? That's right. You're just pretending. Seeing you prepared to pay like that transforms eating from a customer-hostess interaction to a much more private, intimate meal. Your date will feel an even closer bond between the two of you. Plus, he'll be impressed by your manners. Ah, I see. Your date will insist you don't have to pay, of course. At which point you thank him and put your wallet away. This way, you're both satisfied and he keeps his pride intact. Got it. Dates provide another setting for building a relationship formed at the club. Make the most of the situation of meeting outside the club, and it can project a sense of intimacy you can't create at work. Your customer will feel close to you, and he'll come to like you more and more. This has all been so helpful. I'll give it all a try then. Well, Christian, I hope you have your EpiPen ready then. For when he likes seafood and you're allergic. I've got my confidence back, thanks to you. I'm happy to hear that. I think I'll send that Taniguchi another message. What, right now? Uh-huh. I've got to get that newly hatched hunk away from that other hostess. Ah, well, I won't try and stop you. Oh. Miki, it's been so long. Didn't you get a huge makeover? You heard about that? I guess Akiyama-san must have told you, huh? Akiyama-san? No. Miki saw you walking around with your new look. And another hostess. Oh, right. Well, I did have more girls coming after me once I changed my image. But we never lasted longer than a date or two. I felt like I wasn't myself. Like I was living a lie. I guess even the best makeover in the world is really only skin deep. Eventually came to accept that this is the best style for me after all. That's when I got your message, Miki. And you know, here I am. I'm so sorry. You must have really missed me. But I won't stray again. See you at the club. Well, that was certainly something. And with that, I think that is every sub-story we can do for now. Because there's supposed to be 15 total. This one is blocked off by story progression. This one, it needs to be nighttime for me to do. And this one, I actually need to go to the hostess club and like actually go and do it once if I want to like answer the questions. Even if I just want to look up the correct answers, I have to go at least once, so. Yeah, I haven't had sushi in a while either. Fresh sushi is kind of expensive over here as well because we're pretty far inland. So you can imagine why that would be expensive out here. Or in here, I guess. Alright, well, I guess that's all the sub-stories we can do for now. Let's see, it's already been 3 hours, so I don't think we have time to, like, go through the rest of the chapter. So yeah, I think next Tuesday, we'll go ahead and finish out Akiyama's, last chapter here, and, we can start moving on to other characters. And that should be good. I don't know if we'll do all the sub-stories for every single character, but, at this point, we're caught up until we can play as Akiyama again in, like, the end game. Which should be good for now. Yeah, I've had like legit sushi like once in my life. It was okay. I tried a little bit of everything. It was very interesting. Like, very different than what anything I'd had before at that point. Although I did, like... I remember having a moment of, like... I asked what something was, and they were like, oh, that's fish eggs. And I was like, oh. I don't know, the idea of eating fish eggs kind of grossed me out a little bit. I was, like, 14, 15 at the time, I want to say. But, I ate them. I tried it. It was, like... It was okay. I don't know. I know some people are like, oh, caviar, fish eggs, or whatever, and I'm like, yeah, I mean, they're interesting. The texture is the most interesting part, I think, of eating fish eggs. But yeah. I wouldn't be opposed to trying it again sometime. But like you said, it's probably fairly expensive in this area, so. Oh, I'll have to fix the bouncing thing, hopefully before tomorrow. The only thing is I'd have to do maybe a fresh install of OBS and make sure everything transfers over. I don't want to have to like remake all the scenes and everything. Maybe I'll install it on like my second SSD, so that way if something goes wrong, I can always use this. See if I can get that plugin working again. Because it is nice to have the like bouncing effect. To have me move or whatever while I talk. So, but yeah, I'll figure it out. Yeah, I like Akiyama quite a bit, I think. Overall, he's a good character. His sub-stories get a little repetitive because they're all based around, well, most of them are based around the, like, lending business, but it does make sense. Some of them are, he's got a good mix of, like, somewhat serious, somewhat funny and everything. Good balance overall. So, although, I wish they would, like, put in less scams in these games. I don't know. I guess there wasn't too many of them. It's just, like, on the whole, scam sub-stories always get kind of like repetitive for the Yakuza games. Because like playing through them back to back, you know, you get quite a few of like, oh, I am trying to scam you with a very obvious and well-known scam. Like, oh, okay. And then that's pretty much it. Just beat up the dude who's trying to scam you, tell him, don't ever do this again. And he's like, yes, sir. And then you never see him again. And that's the whole thing. Yeah, anyway. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I'll be back again tomorrow with some SMT5 Vengeance. Like I said before, Demeter's coming up, so she should be the first like real challenge of the run, since we're not gonna get rid of any of her press turns or anything, so. Otherwise, maybe I'll see you this weekend for Persona 4, finishing that up on Saturday, and then Sunday we're starting Raido, so should be good. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. Christian, Will, Jeppo, Metal Chibi, Corgi, Lupa, Super Saint, Gold, Will. Anybody lurking or watching back on the VOD, hope you guys are all having a good day and everything. Hopefully see you tomorrow. But in case I don't see you, hope you have a good afternoon, good evening, and good night. See you guys.